Oh boy, that's a lot of blood.
Oh, bollocks! I told those idiots not to let anyone through. You.
We are covered in
Name,
blood.
rank, and reason for interrupting an active crime scene. For your sake, the last one better be bloody good.
Did someone say blood? But I mean, look around. Everything is covered in blood. She's investigating murder. And we hear like, hi, I'm covered in blood. I want to help you. It wasn't me. Oh my gosh, line 3. Lavender, amnesiac. I care about preventing murders. Lavender, recently unemployed. I quite like murders. Yeah, I guess the two kinds of dark urge you can play. A lavender, amnesiac. I care about preventing murders.
A hobbyist detective.
Sure.
I can't fault the drive. I read the Baldur's Mouth crime reports like a starving wereball before I worked for the Fist. But you should leave it to the professionals. It's not healthy for civilians to see scenes of such a sensitive nature.
Mm-hmm.
Unless you've got useful information, leave me to my work. Duke Stelmane's dead, and I've got to find who killed her.
Okay, Devella. You know what? It might surprise you, but I'm covered in blood. I don't really mind blood much. Oh boy. Judges are wickedly evil sometimes. For real. You can use soap to clean your character or create water on cleric or druid. I know I could do that. The thing is, like, we're playing a Dark Arch character. We're going to be covered in blood any minute later. So it doesn't really change too much, I'd say. I know more about Bar than anyone you'll find. You don't want to send me away.
Ball? That's exactly what I... Wait. How do you know about that?
Don't panic, but I'm sort of his son. Are we just going to say that? I mean, we're low on intelligence, but we do have charisma. Also option 5, because I'm going to kill you now, in his unholy name. Yikes. Don't panic, but I'm sort of his son.
Oh my... Biomartyr's rag, that's...
You believing us? Unfortunate?
It's fascinating. I should arrest you at once. But well, the Bhaal
For my
Spawn
heritage?
crisis is the most interesting criminal plight in Baldurian history. If what you claim is true, you wouldn't be helping me here unless you were trying to end Bhaal's hold over you. Just like the wayward Bhaal spawn who saved the gate before.
She's a smart one.
You are here to help me, and not to sacrifice me, aren't you?
I like her enthusiasm. You're very excited about Bhaal for someone who's supposed to be protecting the city.
It's my job to be. Though I confess, it has been very interesting. You see, these murders have been cropping up all over the city. I've been following their trail for a while now, and tracing it back to its roots. They're always the same. Victim paralyzed by poison, absolutist symbol scrawled on the floor in blood, hand removed pre-mortem. The
So we found the
ritualistic
hand.
brutality of them, it's extraordinary. And it could only be the work of a Bhaalist. But you've been investigating too, if I'm not mistaken. You're trying to stop your own kind.
But she's also not afraid at all, is she? I guess just like a really all-in detective. I'm working against Bhaal. I found the murder's targets list.
Gods. That's it.
What? Astarion
Proof that I was
disapproves?
right. I'm glad you're on the right side of this, Bhaal spawn. You could be invaluable if you can get on the inside. Hells, You might be the only one who can stop this. What else do you know?
But I think part of why she's reacting so positive is, I mean, we know that it was her theory that like Bhaalist are behind everything, and no one really believes her, right? So I think she's also just excited to share it with someone who like has the same idea. Focusing on the stream and listening in for when my stop comes is quite hard, I find. Oh no, don't miss your bus stop. Baal's trying to force me to be his chosen. I'm doing all I can to resist him.
So it's all happening again. Just like in Sarevok's time. A century ago, Baal bred dozens just like you.
She knows a lot about that.
One of whom was Sarevok Anchev. He ruled the Iron Throne, a dark tower hiding a darker secret. It was the front for a deadly arms dealing network. There, Sarevok amassed an army and sought to become a god. Under his stewardship, the Baal Temple was revived. And with it, the Baal cult itself. Fortunately, the temple was destroyed. And to cleanse the city of Sarevok's memory, the Iron Throne was torn from its foundations and cast into the Chionthar. For most, that was the end of it. But cults like that don't disappear overnight. That list you spoke of confirms I'm right. The Baal
Did
cult
we
is
mention
back,
the list?
and someone is out there, continuing Sarevok's work.
But it's cool. This conversation is also completely different from playing just like a custom character. Because if I remember correctly, if you just play like a custom character, you can show her the list and then she just sends you on an investigation, but I think she doesn't share as much with you. You know, I think it may be another bar spawn.
God save us all if you're right. But I believe it. Whoever it is, they're intimately familiar with Sarevok's work. The brutality of the killings is on a par with Sarevok's own. But there's something more here. Something new. There's a reference to these murders. A certain flair. It's as if they were done in worship. The precision of the cuts. The depth, the execution. The best butchers in Faerûn couldn't make a cut like that. Trust me, I've asked them. I tried to explain all this to my superiors, but they wouldn't have any of it. They told me to drop it. Told me the city doesn't need another conspiracy theorist and to get back to doing my job before they find someone else to do it for me.
Just be corrupt like all the other city guards.
You're not bound by such constraints. Oh, help me out here. Help the city out. Follow the trail of these murders. Prove the truth. Use your lineage to get places the Fist can't.
But that's kind of less support than we were hoping for, right? It's basically just setting us on another quest. What about the victims on the list? The ones who are still alive?
There are patriarchs on the murder target list. I'm oathbound to secure them first, so I'll be heading to the upper city next.
That is so messed up.
While I'm there, the other potential victims will be at risk. Could you warn them?
Mm-hmm. So the city guard is taking care of like the upper city first. Cool. The Flaming Fist should be protecting everyone, not just upper city folk.
Not from round here, are you? We're in Baldur's Gate. This is just how things work.
Mm-hmm. Great. I'll see what I can do.
Thank you.
Astarion really isn't happy here.
And more than I hoped. Once I'm done with the Patriarchs, I'll head to Basilisk Gate to have another go at convincing my superiors to put some resources into this matter. Meet me there if you've anything more to report. And good luck. The people of the Gate are fortunate another of Baal's children stands against him. Walk in light.
What's your problem, Astarion? I thought you were more approving of like good stuff. But it was still exceptional.
Come here, will you? It's
Oh
been
well.
forever.
Going against Bhaal is a good thing, Astarion. Even you have to agree.
The broadsheet isn't that bad.
Oh well. Let's see if we can find out something more about it. Bloody signet ring, and we can't pick it up, we can just have a look at it.
Damn right.
Hey Kirito! Thanks so much for raiding! Much appreciated! How are you doing? Out of Metafogo!
I had you.
And hey Raiders! Nice to see all of you! I think most of you might know me already, but I'm Ethan. I'm playing at the moment, as you can see, Baldur's Gate 3, and it's really an amazing game. It's my favorite RPG, and it's really crazy, so yeah, I hope you're going to enjoy it, and if you have any questions, feel free to ask. And yeah, shout out to Kirito. Thanks for doing that. And yeah, go check him out. He's a good streamer and good friend. And currently playing mainly Metaphor, which is also a really cool game. It's from the same developers as Persona, what we played earlier. And yeah, I think that's it. Metaphor going great, thanks. It looks so good. It was really cool to watch it earlier. And MET. How are you doing? I hope it's a little bit warmer now, and you can counteract the cold a little. Notes on Stalmate's murder. Did Devella just forget her notes?
A rich arsehole sent his
Crime scene notes, drafted by Devella Fountainhead.
So I spat in his last
Deceased, Duke Balin Stalmane. Location, private room upstairs at Alfsong Tavern. Cause of death,
He said it was
suspect blood
delicious.
loss. That makes you wonder where the body is, right? Observations. Ritualistic killing. Right hand missing. Clean severance. Likely before death. Mark of the Absolute on floor. Empty bottle. Recently drained of contents. Maybe poison. Motive. Suspect Bhaalist ritual. But won't tell Valeria that. Maybe better is that. Valeria, worst investigator in Forgotten Realms history.
I was thinking I could do some busking.
I don't know about my electric blanket for a bit. Oh, that's nice. I also really like to go for like hot water bottles in winter.
I wanted to.
And yeah,
You just focus
hope it's going to keep you warm. Look at this signet ring.
Bloodied ring. Guess the killer didn't want jewelry.
The curious thing is also that like, the Emperor's not reacting, right? I really would have assumed that the Emperor would comment on what happened here. Like seeing the blood. Map of murder. On the map of the city bears a single marker. The location of one murder site, where the slain were arranged into a grotesque tableau. I would say maybe let's go on murder investigation. Because I mean, we have explored Alfsong Tavern. Oh, now we can do something else.
Let's see.
Let's have a look at the map. I mean, right there we have the next murder target, so I would say, let's go. Did we talk to the people here? I think we didn't, so maybe let's do that first. Then we can move on. Also feels like I'm experiencing some frame drops from time to time. I'm just not 100% sure why. Quality? I mean, it should work. If you notice any frame drops or something like that, just tell me, and then I'm just going to adjust the settings.
Afternoon.
Hey there.
Tears balls. Just lost the best job I ever had. Easy work in the upper city. But you don't care. And why should you? Sorry I said anything.
Excuse me, I didn't say anything. Rude.
La la la, dee da dee dum dee dee, bum bum bum.
Have you ever thought about becoming a bard? Because if you have... Oh no, it's rude. I don't want to be rude. Because if you have, you shouldn't. What's that song you're sort of singing?
The Roses of Eliant. I may work for a hard-hearted rat
Sure.
fucker, but I still keep a song in me heart.
I mean, it wasn't the best, but if it keeps her happy, let her be happy. I wouldn't want to step foot outside in such a cold. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, it sounds really cold where you live at the moment, Juniper. Really horrible. It's so weird that they add those kind of details to utterly unimportant NPCs. It is, but I think it's part of what makes the game special, Proxy. It's really nice that you still get those options.
The service here is worse than ever. What do you have to do to get a drink around here?
Wasn't the waiter just at your table? Maybe she's like a really fast drinker. Ah, Rented Ruins. This is just like another entrance to our camp, right? I think so. Yep. Do we also leave there again? Or do we have to go... Oh, nice. Hey, I take it. Oh yeah, it's cool. I wonder about talking to all the random NPCs in Baldur's Gate 1. So many random little interactions. It really is. For me, it's just always like a little bit challenging to make sure not to overlook something, like of the more important parts. Because there's just like so much to do. I think just this small part of the map was like half a stream last time. It really is crazy. Eris is so good with those little details. It's not as significant, but so very present in DOS and DOS 2. Are you also watching Kirito, Juniper? I just noticed that you're also being shown as a raider from Kirito. Nice. Yeah, but I would say let's focus on the murder target here, because if I remember correctly,
Nice day for a walk.
you have to be somewhat fast at least. Just gonna put a marker here.
You've got to talk to the locals if you want the true story about Stelmane's death. The Gazette would never print all the juicy details.
And you just leave me hanging? You talk about juicy details, but you don't give me the juicy details?
What would you do with a decapitated head anyway?
You eaten at the elf song before? Awful, just awful. I had a stew there once that looked like it had a finger in it.
I think those two are just like the town's gossips.
They never found the head. Makes me wonder how they knew it was Stelmane.
Yep, I have a huge electric blanket and a big mug of hot cocoa. Ah, I also want some hot cocoa now. Enjoy it!
There's some rather lovely vintages out today. I'd get in quick if I were you.
She's selling something? Can we... I guess we can just take the wine. I mean, don't mind if I do.
Why, hello, lover.
Oh, wrong
That
click.
sounded more debonair in my head, I'll admit. Do you need something?
No. I still do wonder why they never update Shadowheart's, I just want to say profile picture, but I guess it kinda is, right? Because I mean, they did update the haircut, right?
Glorious summer's day, is it not? Perfect, in my opinion, for a light, refreshing tipple.
Ah, true. They were kind of doing like a wine festival here. Hey, Rick. Who are you?
I'm rather enjoying the white. Maybe you should give it a try.
I'm hearing you're really enjoying it.
Lovely day for it.
And here we have Cora Highberry, one of our dear murder targets. And right next to her, we do have a dwarf in red. Let's quick save. Hey, Cora.
Why, hello there. We were just about to try some of Master Metzley's delightful wines. Would you care to join us?
They do look ever so tasty.
Ah, Mrs. Highbury, I prefer to conduct tastings individually, so I may assess your palate.
You're not sus at all.
Cora, Master Metzley. And I'm afraid I must insist on their joining us. Wine's no good without company, after all.
Oh, and Cora's so cute and wholesome.
Sweet, with an acrid note just on the periphery. Poison.
Good thing that medicine is a wisdom check and not an intelligence check. I respect the luck. I'm kind of concerned what would happen if we would go for the first dialogue option. Because I think our dark urges are going to take over if we do that. Dark urge, bottoms up! You can also just kill the poisoner. I mean, I guess that would solve the whole problem about the murder series, right? You know what? We're Vengeance Paladin. Let's go. We haven't spilled any blood and we're like an hour into the stream. Gotta do that. And Lavender kills the poisoner. One death is as good as another. Oh boy. Suddenly, chaos. I was kind of hoping that we could surprise him, but apparently not. And the thing is, he's trying to just teleport away, and if he succeeds with that, then you can't catch him again. So, just to make extra sure that this is going to work, we're just going to use a Jellicon spell. And did it still work? No, but he's here. What? Hey, counterspell. No. Both counterspells failed. And he's gone. I hate it. Damn it! I was really hoping it would succeed. How come we fail like 2 counterspells? You know what? I'm actually really tempted to just like reload, because I want to know what happens if you succeed. But you know what? We're not fudging our rolls, so we will go with it. I would say those 3 here are kind of fireball formation, right? Just see if we can do that without any friendly fire. Oh, and we're also kind of ready for a long rest, I'd say. That's my like IRL. Same. If you do like any lucky games or stuff like that, I always fail. You also played Stardew Valley once, right, Kirito? Or am I misremembering? If you do, or if you did, do you remember the street fair? And there you had like the luck game, where you have like a raffle and you have to bet on like the winning color, and it's like 75% to 25%. I failed 12 times in a row. That's how unlucky I am. Nice. If you succeed and take him down, he will not continue his bloody path of blood. I mean, kind of makes sense if you kill him that he can't kill anymore. Just gonna inspire Jaheira, and Jaheira's going to do what she can do best. She is going to... Great. Okay. I'm not sure if we can actually kill any of them. Maybe let's try to get an AoE attack with our elemental first. Go. That was decent. Angel, we're just going to smite him. Nice. And then Jaheira can go. I mean, maybe we're lucky, but I don't think so. Oof, unlucky on that. For me, it's like my luck is I have a 50% chance to trip over air while outside. Oh no. 50% to bump into an object. Yeah, always kind of clumsy. I also do feel that.
You sully the ground you stand on.
I slipped once on ice and I hurt myself so bad that I had to get like immediate surgery. And they were like, if you weren't so young, we would just like give you like an artificial knee. But you're so young. If we do that, then we can't like renew that in like 10 years. I was like, I just slipped. How did I manage that? But yeah. I just hope when it counts there's going to be like some kind of justice for us, Kirito, and there's just going to be like some extra luck when we really need it. But I don't know. Rude. Just throwing some poison at our devil. Nice. The Mindflayer really got way better. And I mean also with the knee, it still hurts every day. It is not fun. What happens? I'm wondering if actually the melee attack is better or if the Raise of Fire are nicer. I think actually the Raise of Fire are nicer. Like 54 damage? I'd say that's better. How about... we have disadvantage because they're mind readers. Are you also a mind reader? What does mind reader do? Range attacks have disadvantages against this creature. Great. You know what? We're trying anyway. Come on. 2 out of 3, I'd say. That was okay.
Destroyer.
Today was really slippery thanks to the rain and the ground being still way too cold. Oh no, I hope you didn't slip, Malachan. I almost stepped on the parking lot at my work. Oh damn it. But good thing it was just almost. It's okay, if I can post some amazing cards in Yu-Gi-Oh! Packs, it's worth being nerfed in life. See, there are some points where we might have extra luck. I hope at least. I think now throwing a fireball would be a pretty bad idea. What do we do with Gale? We could just like dual cast Blight. Do we do that? Are you resistant to necrotic damage? No, you don't have any resistances. Let's twin spell Blight. And I mean, you're basically dead already, so let's go for those two here. Nice. Stop throwing stuff at my devil. And this one is still frightened. And everyone is still just saving. I love it. Wait, plus 54? What did you do? Why was that plus 54? Because this guy definitely didn't heal up. And wow, Rick was also shapeshifter? Damn, Rick. Thought you were nice. Can't lie, I love shiny pieces of cardboard. Ah, that's fair. Okay, Scratch, come on, good boy.
Can't give up, not now.
I'm wondering if we should maybe just go for Spirit Guardians. Ah, you know what? When in doubt, Radiance of Dawn, always. I just need to move around a little. Ah, come on, hit me with all you've got. Nice. Apparently, that's nothing. And here we go. Nice. Well done, Shadowheart.
Death is soon to follow.
And damn Dolor. I really didn't want him to get away. Oh well. I guess we still saved the little halfling. Ah, she's inside.
In my opinion, we should have a still watch in every Baldurian home.
Excuse me, lady. Why are you talking so loud?
Better make camp soon. Might be a while before there's another chance to rest.
Anyway. Yeah. I wonder why Gale's so burned out on resources. Or especially Astarion. And they look at Lavender. Still have like all the resources.
Whatever it takes.
I've got a long road ahead.
Oh well. A promising candidate. Interim report. The Scar Dwarf is a promising candidate for Unholy Assassin. Though he is personally crude, his methods of homicide are artistic and even innovative. He has set up a deadly wine festival to eliminate his next target, and I, for one, will be observing it closely. Shalar Cole. I think that's not a name we saw. I'm so curious about this guy who was like, oh, there's a battle over there? I mean, dude, you could just jump down here.